All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the I Hate the Internet podcast. It is your boy Keith here along with my boy Eddie. Eddie, tell the people what's up.
What is up?
And you know what? All our life, we had to fight. We had to fight all our life. And
yes,
here we
Lord.
are here. Eddie, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, your boy feeling emancipated. You know how it is. No pun intended.
Feeling free.
Yes, Lord. To the north.
Ironically,
What's up?
I don't think the main actor in Emancipated feels free at all. But
Oh, Lord.
Nonetheless, we want to thank everybody for listening. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you are subscribed.
Please like and subscribe.
The video. This gives us all type of support so we can continue to put stuff out there for y'all. But
Support your boy.
if you are here and you've listened this far, we appreciate you listening. But let's get all that soapy stuff out of the way. Let's dive straight into it, man. Straight off the top. Will Smith has a new movie coming out today, right? On Friday, December 2nd, today.
Okay.
Called Emancipation. And I'm going to read you a quick synopsis on what it is.
All right, let us know.
It says Peter, which I guess is Will Smith's character. Yes, it is. I'm looking at the cast right now. Flees a plantation in Louisiana after he was whipped within an inch of his life. He has to outwit cold-blooded hunters in the unforgiving swamps of Louisiana on a torturous journey north.
You sure this ain't Harriet Tubman?
Well, it says Peter, so and it says Emancipation, so I'm sure it all links up to then. But Eddie, Will Smith in this new Slave movie, man. What do you think? I mean, what do you think about this whole situation with the movie that he's in? Do you think it's gonna do well? Do you think it's gonna flop? Do you think people are gonna give him a chance? What do you think, man?
I don't know if it's gonna flop or not. It's Will Smith. He's an A-list actor still. No matter what controversies he's in, he still deserves his flowers. That's what I believe. And homeboy deserves it and shit. But overall, I believe. I just hope this is not no shadow ban going on with my boy Will Smith since his antics on the Oscars.
Yeah.
All right, so we're giving a little rating on Emancipation. I don't think it's gonna flop. Keep in mind, Will Smith is an A-list actor. So the boy's always, putting out banger after banger. Just hope his, late controversies with Chris Rock and the Oscars don't really slow it down. I feel like people are very biased nowadays and they want to be fake woke. So I hope they don't deny a man who really deserves that award for the work he put in this time. What do you think about it? I just hope he just doesn't get blue balled because of what he's done.
I don't think blue balled is the correct answer.
I think so.
I don't think that's what he meant. I think he meant black balled.
Oh shit! I don't know my colors, bro.
Blue balled is something completely different.
Whoa.
Okay.
Pause.
No. I think what's gonna happen with Will is I looked up the budget. It's $120 million budget.
He's good.
It's well funded, but I think that people, I think that kind of there's a fatigue with slave movies a little bit, and then it's not just the movie, it's the timing with him as well. So much of acting is like the image that you have, and unfortunately, I think that people are not gonna let the Chris Rock controversy go. I don't think it's gonna escape him. Honestly, anytime soon, I think it's gonna follow him into the movie.
You think it's gonna have that angry black man stigma following him around?
No, I think
because like the angry black woman. How that's like a stereotype.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You think that stereotype's going to be like, no, he's going to be another angry black man?
I think the stereotype that's going to follow Will Smith is just you embarrassed yourself. And because Will Smith was known as this really positive guy on Instagram. He was known as the guy who did all these different roller coasters and stunts, and he was Jaden Smith's dad,
Uncle Will,
Family Man, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Silly. He was a rapper. He was a rapper who never cursed. He didn't curse. He didn't talk about drugs. He didn't talk about sex. None of that.
Okay.
And then that's your image for 30 years, and then you go on stage and slap Chris Rock. That is a huge change, and I still think people are trying to figure out. Well, no, I take that back. I think that there's so much character assassination going on.
Yeah.
I think that when you're a black man, there's a certain way you can't conduct or act yourself because we don't get the same benefit of the doubt as our less melanated counterparts.
Hey.
And I think that's gonna affect this movie. And I would love to sit here and tell you, people are going to give this movie a chance, but I'm looking at IMDb.com. There's already 142 reviews in, and the rating is 3.5 out of 10. That
What?
movie just came out.
You a damn lie.
I'm looking at it right now. You look at it right here. You see that?
Okay, holy shit.
So it's 3.5 out of 10. And the movie just came out. So I haven't seen the movie either. Admittedly, I have not watched this movie. I'm not going to give you a review. It's something I don't know. But the thing is that so much of acting is like your public perception.
Yeah, your
right?
image.
And so that's why you don't see Kevin Hart in drama movies. You don't see The Rock in serious roles, in super serious roles, because nobody takes them seriously. And unfortunately,
Black Adam was serious, my boy.
it wasn't. Like, it's a superhero movie.
I take
Most
him
people
serious.
in Hollywood don't take that seriously.
Like
you wouldn't see, like, I don't think you would see The Rock in a movie like Fences, or you would see The Rock in a movie like Remember the Titan. Oh, well, he did something like that, but something that's more serious is what I'm trying to say. Because nobody takes you seriously. So unfortunately,
like being the president or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's gonna follow you.
Okay. I got you. Well, my thing is, I feel like for Will Smith, I think it's the angry black man. Same thing as the angry. Yeah, it's gonna be like I said, like the angry black woman thing. It's just gonna follow him around. So no matter what he does after this, they could just assume, oh, this guy's an ass. I don't want to support him. You know how people are easily, corralled together to believe one thing. I think, when he did, slap him, he did finish his career like that. That's like,
so
it's sad.
You think his career is over?
I hope not. To me, it's not. But the way, society is turning, it feels like the cancel culture is a thing to be now. It's like that's a new popular thing that no matter what he does, there's a new younger generation. They don't know Will Smith like we do. We don't know. They don't know the Fresh Prince. They don't know Men in Black.
Yeah.
Carving our imaginations. Will Smith.
Yeah.
They know this old guy that our parents or our older cousins and brothers like that slapped some dude recently.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, you know how people ride.
Yeah.
So I think it's a victim of that angry black man mentality, bro. He's gonna be stuck like that for a minute.
So you think his career's over?
I hope not. I don't think so. But I think it's just gonna take. It's just too soon. It's too soon. I know the slap was a while ago, but in the way of like current events, it was right around the corner. And I think people nowadays, they hold on to things too long. So it's gonna be a minute. I think he should have waited a couple years to do this movie.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think one thing about me is I'm a movie watcher. I have a movie membership. I watch movies all the time. Probably go two or three times a month. And I know it was overshadowed by the slap, but he acted his ass off in King Richard.
Yes, he did.
He acted his ass off in King Richard. To me, I honestly, I didn't think King Richard would be, this great movie. I thought it'd be like this, one of those BET movies that you see on, BET.
Another Tyler Perry movie.
Another like Notorious. That's always on BET. That's the movie I thought it would be like.
Okay.
Something that they play at like black schools or something like that they put on for movie day or a career day. I never thought it would be like the movie that it was. And Will Smith was just an absolute masterclass actor, the way he played Richard.
But what movie he didn't bomb on besides like playing around on Men in Black, like the Pursuit of Happiness? That was a good movie.
I don't think he's A-list.
You don't think he's A-list?
No,
what do you think? What, B plus?
I think he's high B-list. A-list I consider like Denzel Washington, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx. I don't think he's in that class.
Are you serious?
I don't think he's in that class.
Are you
Will
serious?
Smith. Yeah, I'm serious. Will Smith is not Denzel Washington.
Then you ain't black.
He ain't. Then I guess I'm not. Will Smith is not Denzel Washington.
Light skin.
Nor he'll never be.
Light skin problems.
No, nor will he ever be.
Okay.
My point is this. He acted his ass off. And I think that the best way you can change that perception of you, Will, is to act your ass off. And emancipation may not do well because people still have that slap in your head and their heads, and some people are never going to let it go. You're never going to change those people, but you got to keep being Will Smith. You can't let this controversy define you and you go into hiding, because then it's going to define exactly who you are. And then you're not going to be a hot name anymore in Hollywood. Somebody like Michael B. Jordan or Jonathan Majors is going to take your place and he'll never hear from you again.
Damn.
So you got to get in there and you got to be the Will Smith masterclass actor that you are. And you know what? Even though this may not do well, because I do agree with you in the fact that this movie is just too soon.
Yeah.
But he's still a great actor.
Of course.
And he's gonna have a great performance, and people are gonna be like, you know what? This is the land of second chances. Let he without sin cast the first stone. We've all done messed up stuff. Let's let it go.
But Hollywood as a general is gonna cast the first stone. Hollywood's a monster, bro. They are not forgiven. They're on this new woke culture. So as soon as they cancel Mr. Smith, the whole world's gonna follow behind.
Hollywood can be holier than thou if they want, but money talks.
Okay.
Let a Will Smith movie gross $1 billion. They'll hit his ass.
He better win a reward.
Universal and Paramount will call his black ass tomorrow. I promise you.
I hope so.
They can have all this holier than thou shit too, but they just like everybody else. They like money. Okay. Will Smith is still a masterclass actor, and I think the vast majority of moviegoers like him. He's still charismatic. The people that are not going to forgive him are never going to forgive him, and quite frankly, they were probably never Will Smith fans.
That is also true.
Let's keep it a buck.
That is also true.
So, I think he will bounce back from this, but this is probably like a 2023, 2024 type thing. Maybe 2020, maybe more towards the latter part of 2023.
That's what I was thinking. Like the end of 2023, like you should have came out with that then.
I don't think you wait, because then people are just gonna throw dirt on your name. They're gonna continue the character assassination.
No, you gotta have the year of the good PR tour, bro. You going around kissing babies and shit. You know how it is.
I would rather people talk about how Emancipation flopped than talk about how I slapped Chris Rock, because now that's off their mind, right?
Yeah, people are like goldfish, bro. They forget about one thing, on to the next.
There you go. They could just say Will Smith is I'd rather them say Will Smith is being a coon in a slave movie than Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, because now I get some of that stink off of me. Now, unfortunately, I have not seen Emancipation. Unfortunately, I don't know how well it's going to do. I'm looking here.
Hope it does good.
I never really look at reviews, because I don't respect reviews from these, it's
already
types.
142 votes, and I guarantee half of them people, or a third of those people, have not even seen the movie.
Probably not even.
Just off the commercial itself, or just seeing Will Smith in the thumbnail.
Right. Because this movie literally came out 18 hours ago? That's assuming you saw the movie at the midnight premiere. So.
Yeah, which a lot of y'all don't.
Which they probably didn't. So 142 people felt enough away about it to vote on it within 24 hours. Yeah, bullshit.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I just think the holier than thou nature of Hollywood. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna see Emancipation. I may tell you what I think about it in a future episode, but. I think it's a shame what they're doing to him, but that's just the Hollywood culture,
Oh, wow.
People are more excited to see Cocaine Bear than Emancipation.
That's a damn shame.
That's a damn shame. That's a dumbass movie.
Oh my goodness.
That's a dumbass
Cocaine
movie.
Bear?
Watch that shit gross like $700 million. Cocaine Bear, you heard of it? A bear that ingests like 80 kilos of cocaine?
Is that like a documentary, or is that
No,
it's
like a real
shit?
movie, yeah. I think it's going to be a horror movie, yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, look it up.
The sad thing is that shit sounds kind of entertaining.
Yeah, it came up from Universal Studios. Yeah, look it up. I'll type it on the computer.
Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear.
You a damn lie, bro. Cocaine Bear? Let's look it up. Ain't no way that... Oh my God. And they got A-list actors on that. Oh my goodness.
O'Shea Jackson Jr. What the hell?
Oh my God.
And Ice Cube. But anyways.
Cocaine Bear, Lord. This is what we're doing here, y'all, in 2022.
Okay, anyways.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, Hollywood going crazy. Hollywood going crazy as usual. Just the typical stuff, canceling Will Smith.
But they canceling brothers with the swiftness. They even just black celebrities, not even like movie actors. Kyrie Irving, all these people canceled with the swiftness, while we have monsters that have been in the industry for decades.
Right.
Tell me about that, bro. Tell me about that. You know about the monsters in the closet in Hollywood.
Oh, the monsters in the closet.
Now they out of them now.
You know what? You know what, Eddie? Let me take this one.
All right,
first.
you do that.
Because you know what? This is personal.
Oh, near and dear.
And personal to my heart.
And shout out to the thespians out there.
I have to speak on it.
Let them put some respect on it.
I got to speak on it, because you know what? I hate to see this happen to Will Smith.
Okay.
Will Smith, great actor. Like I said, A-list actor. King Richard was excellent. He was well overdue for an Academy Award. He got it. Unfortunately, it was overshadowed by what took place, but He's an excellent actor, and I hate to see this happen to him. But you know what? You know what's funny?
What is funny, boy?
You know what's hilarious?
What is funny, my boy? What is hilarious? Let them know.
All these holier-than-thou Hollywood types who feel like they can talk down on Will Smith, who can assassinate the character of Will Smith, who can sit there and actively allow a blackballing of Will Smith, who've been in the industry longer than they have. But you know what? Your boy Keith went to a Tier 1 research university. So you know what I did?
Let them know.
I did some research. Let's do some research. No, let's dig up some bodies. Since we bringing up the past, let's dig up some bodies.
Shit, that boy heated up.
Let's dig up some bodies.
CSI, let's go.
You know what? I'm not heated up. I just want to set the record straight.
Let's see the forensics.
I want to set the record straight how Will Smith slaps Chris Rock, and some of y'all out there are more mad at Will Smith than Chris Rock. I want to know that. But I also want to know on the Hollywood types. No, I'm not letting y'all off the hook with this one.
Oh, shit.
Hollywood types. How could you sit there and watch Harvey Weinstein for the better part of 30 years?
Over 2 decades.
30 years.
Lord have mercy.
Engage in sexual misconduct. Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Engage in sexual misconduct. Touching women inappropriately. Making women sleep with him for roles. So you know what? I got some numbers for you. Check it out.
All right.
107 cases of sexual harassment or some type of illegal sexual contact. Let me tell me if you recognize these names. Maybe you've heard of Ashley Judd. What about Angelina Jolie?
Hell no.
What about Salma Hayek? What about Lupita Nyong'o? What about her? All of these women alleged Harvey Weinstein had inappropriate sexual contact with. And you know what? He had 20 cases of grape as well. Yeah. Not the grape soda. Not the grape soda.
Replace the G. No. You know how it is.
Get rid of the grape without the G.
Y'all know.
Absolutely. 20 accusations of that. So for a grand total of 127 cases of sexual misconduct. You know, and that's crazy. So you know what, Keith, is like, people are like, you know what, Keith, what does that have to do with Will Smith? What does that have to do with Will Smith? How does that connect? Will Smith slapped someone, he assaulted someone on live TV and embarrassed them. You don't think these women are embarrassed? Oh, Keith, it's just allegations. From 107 people?
And after years after those allegations, he was able to go to the Academy and Oscars.
Oh, every year.
Go
Look up the Weinstein Company. See how many A-list actors in A-list movies were in that production company. But you know what? It doesn't stop there. Because you know what? I would be doing an injustice.
Okay.
But here's my problem with Hollywood. You know what? Because let's pull up some names. I believe in honesty and transparency.
And I hate the fact that a lot of people knew what was going on around this man and were too afraid. Men and women were too afraid to come forward.
Oh, you know what?
And let this go on for this amount of time.
I don't think they were afraid. I just think, you know what?
They're getting the money.
That they didn't want to be blackballed, which ironically what
not
they're
blue
doing
balls.
to Will.
Not blue ball.
Not blue ball.
Not blue ball.
No.
Well,
Harvey Weinstein had the blue balls. Everybody else was fear of being blackballed. But let's hear some of these cases.
Let us know.
Some of these names here. Quentin Tarantino said, and I quote, "Express remorse for taking action. I knew something was going on and I should have did something." Really, Quentin?
He said this on Joe Rogan too, so I know all y'all heard it.
He said that, absolutely. Ben Affleck. Yes, Ben Affleck. J-Lo's soon-to-be husband.
Hey, congratulations.
Soon-to-be husband, Ben Affleck, congratulations. But Ben, he said when the sexual assault, the sexual misconduct allegations came out, we'll edit that out.
Yep.
When it came out, he said, and I quote, he didn't know what was going on, But Harvey was known as a bully. Yeah. I always thought Harvey was a ladies' man. Harvey Weinstein, he looks like a love child of Jabba the Hutt and Steve Bannon.
And you see the documentaries, they say, oh, do you know Harvey Weinstein was doing that? And other artists will be like, oh, that's just Harvey. That's just Harvey. Other producers, that's just Harvey.
That's just Harvey.
That's just Harvey, but not just Will Smith?
But these are the same people, right?
Okay. Same people what?
Same people who are turning their noses up at Will Smith, who are actively allowing a blackball of Will Smith. So let's but because we know what, we're not done.
Banned for 10 years, bro.
We're not from the Academy. Right?
Academy and Oscar for 10 years. I don't know if that's the same shit. That's some actor shit.
Academy votes on the actor.
They do
on the
Oscars.
Yes, they do.
Okay, yeah, 10 years from the whole program. Banned.
Gone.
Finito.
But let's not stop there.
Okay.
So there was a writer in Hollywood, right? Because Hillary Clinton was looking into getting campaign contributions for your boy Harvey Weinstein. And one of the writers in Hollywood, a woman,
okay,
told the Hillary Clinton campaign, hey, you don't want to align yourself with Harvey Weinstein. Oh!
So people knew.
Oh!
So people knew.
People knew. Oh, yes.
Okay.
This was the worst kept secret in Hollywood. Oh, baby, people knew. People knew. Even Steven Spielberg said, oh, he was shocked that it all came out, but he said he wasn't surprised.
Of course. No one sounded an alarm?
So these are the same people who turn their noses up at Will Smith, who say, Will Smith, you deserve to be blackballed. Don't ever come around here again.
For the next 10 years.
You're horrible. And you know what? Will Smith? We would never do something like this. Actively turn their head when it came to grape. You tell me what the sense is in that.
I need y'all to keep that same energy.
No. Don't keep the same energy. Don't keep the same energy. Because you know what? Two wrongs don't make a right. I would never tell somebody to witness any type of sexual misconduct and turn their head. And I'm not asking you to turn your head with Will Smith either.
Of course.
Right. I'm not asking you to do that.
Okay.
What I'm asking you to do is understand this man made a mistake. And to give this man a second chance, like you all have done.
Everybody gets caught up in the heat of the moment.
Right.
I feel like everybody gets caught up in the heat. It's a human emotions. It's human emotion.
Right. But I'm saying give this guy a second chance. Allow this man to reclaim himself. I mean, you backed someone in Harvey Weinstein who was a horrible person. If he wasn't a multi-million-dollar filmmaker who was protected by lawyers, he'd be rotting in a prison cell. And all of you knew it. Matt Damon, all of you knew it. You knew it.
And the sad thing is he gave the women NDAs, but not people who witnessed the NDAs. So they saw, they could have said something. These women were caught up in a legal bond, yes. But people who knew outside of these women's, vicinity, they could have helped. There were a lot of just male men that had power. Because back in the day, men, actors and the producers are all men. They had power, and they said that was wrong, but they didn't want to do anything. Everybody was profiting off this man. It was more about profit than doing the right thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now they feel like I can't profit off of Will Smith to get rid of his ass.
So now they're going to play the moral
He's
high
not
ground,
profitable.
The moral high ground with Will Smith. That's rich to me.
Nah, I don't think it's moral. I think it's about profit. They think, he just ruined his image. He's not going to be profitable. Get rid of him. But if it was Harvey Weinstein that went up there and slapped Chris Rock, he would have still been up there. He would still been. They would have let him in the back door. I guarantee it. They would have let him in the back door.
Of course they would.
What's
What's
going on?
Of course they would.
If Weinstein got up and if they switched positions, he slapped Chris Rock, a white man, slapping a black man for talking about his wife, people would say he's bold. He's bold. He's standing up for his wife. So inspirational. Nope. Will Smith, get rid of his ass. Get rid of his ass. We're going to keep this monster for decades until it's too much to handle. But we're going to crucify Will Smith. First mistake? Come on, bro. It's not even like Will Smith was doing things to lead up to this.
Nope.
Will Smith's been fucking up all week. He's been on a roll. It's going to be like last year. It's going to be like 3 years ago. Nope. Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. First thing, heat in the moment. Anybody. We all got road rage. We all like that. Spur of the moment, you get fired up. The homeboy wasn't in the spot. Yes, was it the wrong decision? Yes. But do you vaporize the man for making a mistake? It's not like he shot him and we're all like, oh my goodness.
Right.
He did something very understandable. This is not the time or place, but if I was outside, I would have probably stopped the fire out of him. Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. Come on, stop the cap. That's what they be. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. We got to do better. Y'all too soft out here, and y'all letting monsters out here run around, terrorizing y'all folks, and can't give Will a second chance.
Look at this dude on my computer screen, and you'll see it on YouTube. Does that look like a fucking ladies' man to you?
No, that's.
Look like a fucking ladies' man to you. It looks fucking disgusting.
That Weinstein. That boy cry all the fucking time, bro. Come on, bro.
It look like a ladies' man to you?
No.
Ladies, let me put your comments in at the bottom of this video. Do you guys look at Harvey Weinstein and does that make you get all tingling inside like, ooh, I want to hit that? Does that make you do that? Because, maybe I'm a guy and I just don't get it. Maybe, hey,
No.
Keith, you're a straight man. You don't know what sexy looks. You know what? You're right. But if maybe he's the face of sexy, I don't know. But the point, the issue that I have, Eddie, overall, is, nobody's perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect, bro.
No
We all
one's
make
perfect.
mistakes.
No
homie.
one's perfect.
We all make mistakes.
But you actively, a lot of people in Hollywood who are still in Hollywood, actively played a role, right? Actively played a role. And ironically, some of these are the same people who are talking, or who are quote unquote pro women, right?
Yeah.
Actively played a role in a huge cover up. There's a movie coming out about this guy next year. People actively played a role. And without doing so, indirectly enabled him to have this type of behavior and to take these young women's fragile careers and could possibly crush it if he didn't get what he wants. They actively
crush him.
And for some he did.
Yes.
Yes. He actively played a role in. They actively played a role in doing this, and yet they find it within themselves to look at Will Smith, family man.
Yeah, Uncle Will.
Family man. Ain't done nothing. It hasn't done anything to Hollywood in the 30 years he's been in Hollywood. And they turn their nose up at him. And I'm looking at the Academy. I'm looking up at all these other actors and actresses who allow this to happen, who allow this blackballing to happen, who don't support Will Smith, who don't support Will. And I hate to say this. And I think in reality, there's also a race element to it.
Oh, yeah.
The Academy got called out. I want to say it was about 6 years ago. You remember hashtag Oscars so white? Right?
Because they all were white.
They got called out for lack of diversity. There is a lot of white men who sit in that Academy. And I think a bit of it is they don't want these Negroes to be there. Let me be perfectly clear with you, okay? They like Michael B. Jordan playing Creed with Rocky. They like Denzel Washington in Training Day. They like Samuel L. Jackson in the Quentin Tarantino movies. They love all that, right? But in reality, these old white men do not want all these black actors winning these awards. They don't want you there. They don't want you there.
Why do you think we're on a tightrope once we get a role?
Right.
We make one bad decision outside of the role, we're done.
Right.
We got, who that boy that played the Flash? Ezra Miller?
Yeah.
Catching case after case. Still with Warner Bros. Case after case, beating women, allegedly.
Yeah.
Getting drunk, hurting people, allegedly. Come on, bro. And we got people still like this. Good actor, but come on, bro. We better be the same way across the playing field.
No, because it won't be, because they don't want us there.
Oh, okay.
Let me be abundantly clear.
You see how he gets this guy? People like this are getting off, but we're sweating. We're walking the tightrope.
And that's what
if
I'm saying.
If I say one wrong thing, bro, I'm done.
And that's what I'm saying. They don't want us there. They don't want us there. You Negroes go act on BET. We'll take a couple of you. We don't want you there. Period. And so when Will Smith embarrassed them, when they don't really want you there in the first place, we gotta get this Negro up out of here.
Oh yeah,
we gotta get you out.
Call the handlers.
You said it was profitability. I disagree. I think it's image.
You think so?
I think it's image.
Image is a part of profitability.
Because I remember I said this last week. If you listen to the episode last week, I said, I forget if it was Will Smith. Somebody said that main characters that are black don't sell. They said that he had a hard time getting a lead role because a lot of the producers were saying black characters don't sell abroad. Black characters don't sell really well abroad, so there's a lot of reluctance to put a black main character. So there goes what Hollywood is telling you what they think already. Despite these men telling you what they think already, they don't want these Negroes there. And the first excuse we can to get you out, we getting you out. We're going to be like the Sandman at the Apollo. Get them out. All right, man. You got anything else to say about our boy Will Smith?
Hey, man, hang in there. Keep being you. Hey, Uncle Will for everybody, bro. This is too much. This is too much.
He'll bounce back.
I know he's going to bounce back. Hopefully, over time, he will. It's guaranteed. That's Will Smith.
He'll bounce back.
He has the talent to do it. Hey, man, just keep your head up. And, man, hopefully things change. I see Disney's leading the diversity trope. But hopefully, Hollywood follow suit soon.
We'll see.
We'll see. Only time will tell, bro.
We'll see. Stay away from Kim Kardashian. Ask Chris Paul.
God.
All right.